just turned onto the dreaded Malpais Trail. We've said we'd never go on this one again, but we're feeling a little extra crazy today, so we're heading out on this trail just so we can get some extra miles. And one reason we don't really like it so much is because you end up in a wash. There's a lot of sand, and it's kind of hard to, you just don't have very good footing. I suppose it's good training, but it's really annoying, so, but we're doing it. Okay, so Carl and I are finishing up our run for the day. It's turned into more of a hike. We'll probably end up with around 14 miles, something like that. We had to go kind of slow today. Carl's leg has been bothering him quite a bit. He's been in a lot of pain. So, but we got in a lot of miles, or we got in some miles. We got some time on our feet. And it's been a little while since Carl and I had actually talked since the Grand Canyon. He went there in October 5th. That was the day that I was not able to go because I was sick. We had to take my mother-in-law to the hospital, but Carl did get to go. So he did it in 16 hours and 55 minutes. That was pretty awesome. So just a little less than slower than he wanted, than we've been training for. And so, and I actually texted him after that saying, you do know we need to go back now, right? We were talking about what are some things that could have been done, because some of the things that were a little bit tactical, but some of the things that we could do to adjust and be able to hit that time. So Carl, what are some of those things we were talking about earlier?
So 3 or 4 things. One, going down South Kaibab, I had a light, but I think I'd want a brighter light, something that I could just see a little better, because I twisted my ankles a couple of times and had to take breaks and had to really slow down, and ended up doing South Kaibab, getting to the bridge in 2 hours and 10 minutes, which is the slowest I've ever done it. And I've done it 5 or 6 times, all under 2 hours. And so I think I can definitely improve on that by 15, 20 minutes at least. Plus, I need to just improve my conditioning for going downhill. I've done some exercises to do that, but I just need to do more of those, be ready to go down that dang South Kaibab trail downhill. So then did pretty well on the north side, getting up the north rim and then coming back. But coming down the north rim, I ended up getting a blister. And I need to do the things to prevent that. Switch the socks out. Use lotion the night before, powder, whatever those things are, just to prevent blisters. Because that blister, man, just that thing just was like terror the rest of the way. There's a lot of pain. Dealing with step after step after step for 15, 20 miles for 5 or 6 hours was torture.
Yeah, and it probably slowed you down a little bit, huh?
It did slow me down mentally. It was just a struggle. Should have put that energy towards something else. I needed more food. More nutrition, and just just mentally, I felt like I didn't have enough energy, enough food. I think I was hydrated well enough and enough electrolytes. I just needed more nutrition.
So we were analyzing that day, and we figured that if just a few adjustments, and Carl would be able to get that 16-hour mark, maybe better. So we're working on that, and I'm of course following all of these things that he's learning and the distinctions he's making. The quest continues. I did not think this would be the case, honestly. I just really thought we'd have been done in May, and after that I thought we'd been done in October, and now we're definitely going back. I'm just not sure when. It's getting late in the season. My understanding is they're about ready to shut the water off up there, and it won't be too long they'll shut down the North Rim. So, you know, we're going to look into that and just keep an eye on things and keep planning, keep preparing. And then we'll go back and try again. So as we're wrapping up today, I also wanted to remind you, if you saw last week's video, I published an ebook on Amazon that is actually available for free starting today, November 3rd through the 7th. It's all about procrastination. And last week I talked about one tip, that was to rip it off like a Band-Aid. Just get it done, just like you rip off a Band-Aid. And today I want to talk about one quick thing. More than 20 years ago, I started my first job, my first real professional job as a sales position. And one evening, it was the end of the day, and I was talking to one of the top producers. I was trying to learn how I could get better. And for some reason, we got on this topic of procrastination. And she said she used to have a big problem with that. And the only way she figured out to get past it was she would make her list, make her plan for the day. She would do everything on her plan, and then she'd do one more thing. She'd do one more thing. And I think what that did is train her mind to do the activity, regardless. And I've remembered that for 20 years. It just stuck in my mind. So when you find yourself in wanting to put stuff off, get everything done, and then do one more thing. I'll put the link in the description below, and I hope you pick that up. If you do, if you would please leave a review in Amazon, just an honest review, what you thought about it. I'd really appreciate that. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.
There's no tomorrows, there's only today.
That's right.
Because tomorrow is just going to be another today.
That's right. Hey!
What's up? How you doing?
Good, how are you? Sand angels.
It's beautiful here.
I know, it's awesome.